Hi everyone. Today we're here at Fort Lauderdale at the headquarters offices of Tabacalera, USA, with Javier Estades. Good morning, Javier.
Hello, Eduardo.
And following our leadership series during our pandemic, today we are going to touch several important topics regarding the management style and the success of Tabacalera in the US. So let me share with you a few figures regarding Tabacalera. In the US, Tabacalera sells around $300 million per year, and with a total sales of 120 million ultra-premium cigars per year. So this is an amazing numbers, amazing figures that Javier is going to share with us. So Javier, thank you again. Javier is one of my best friends and most admired leaders. So Javier, first question. How has the pandemic reshaped the way that Tabacalera operates? What are you doing differently now than before the pandemic?
Well, first of all, good morning, Eduardo. Thank you so much to you and Boyden to give me this opportunity to explain who we are and what do we do in the US. I think that we are living extraordinary moments. Who would have told us 1 year ago that we were going to go through such a completely different scenario, no, that we used to handle in the past, no. But also extraordinary moments brings a lot of opportunities, and brings. This is why I feel very proud about my company, the extraordinary team that we have here in the US. Let me explain you first what do we do in the US and the footprint that we have built that is helping us in leveraging in those opportunities. Under Tabacalera USA, we have 3 companies. Estades USA, which is one of the leading manufacturers of such an iconic brands like Montecristo, Romeo y Julieta, and Chapman within ultra premium cigars. Then we have our jrcigars.com. With headquarters in Whippany, New Jersey, which is our e-commerce operations. And finally, we have Casa de Montecristo, probably the largest retail operator in the US. Thanks to the fantastic team that we have and setting up the right processes, the right communication, we have managed, for instance, to move the sales of people that they couldn't go to our stores because they were closed due to the restrictions, and to shift them towards our online operations. But not only that, Estades USA, for instance, thanks to all the investment that we did in technology and in state-of-the-art trade programs, we have managed to continue, communicate, and deliver our products to our final stakeholders, our customers. No? With all of this, also has allowed us to make the right decisions and to allocate the resources in those places in where we needed to do. Let me give you a couple of examples of what do I mean with this resource allocation. We have managed, for instance, to protect our warehouse and to make it fully operational safely in a very difficult situation. That has been an extraordinary accomplishment of my team. But not only that, imagine our call center. We have more than 50 individuals working there that we have to reinvent that operation and to do that attention to our consumers in a virtual basis. No? But having these fine, engaged, high-energy individuals with that clear vision and setting, the priorities has allowed us to finally, for instance, close probably the most successful year since I'm here in the US. We closed our fiscal year in September, and those opportunities has been transformed for us in delivering that fantastic growth versus previous year.
Well, congratulations. So it means that you had a very good year, so congratulations. And also, let me remark that what you said is completely true. So sometimes a crisis could be a good opportunity, positive thinking. So
absolutely.
Great way to express what's happening. Second question, as the company leader, what did you, Javier, do differently to adjust the COVID-19? Did you treat your employees differently, or did you change your management style?
Well, absolutely. We have to change and to do things differently. In a personal note, Eduardo, something that I think it has played my advantage is that coming 10 years ago from Europe, a very highly regulated market, probably more regulated there than in the US, in the tobacco, I think that has given me the clarity, the confidence, and the experience to manage this situation. Think for a minute. In the past, we have to reinvent ourselves because our framework changed so quickly. Something that I learned is that sometimes we spend too much time in fighting something that is going to happen anyway. So instead of doing that, basically we are focusing in adapting to the new framework, to the new environment that we will have to play in the coming years. And we have done this in the COVID-19 with the team in the US. First of all, having an engaged and fully functional, aligned, and high energy team is priceless. And here I want to thank you, Eduardo, and to Boyden to help us bring in these talented people. But not only that, I think that having you guys as partners, as strategic partners, in where we open our house and we let you learn so many things about us, who we are, our operating model, our values, have definitely made a difference in building that powerful team. No? But the other critical factor is setting this process that I mentioned before. For me, it was really important to have an agile, a quick decision-making process. Of course, setting the right KPIs so we could compare, we could understand if we were accomplishing those objectives that we set, but by empowering the people to make the right goals. And I think that this is something that we are doing better than our competitors. Personally, of course, I have to change my leadership style. No? CEOs, we want to have the information as quickly as possible to understand what's going on. Well, here you have to rely a little bit more in the process. You need to have trust in your people. You need to make sure that you help them maximize their jobs. And sometimes we do this with simple things as making sure that we eliminate all these barriers that big companies artificially create, and we let them do their job in the best possible way. No? And this is what we are doing, Eduardo, in the US. We feel very proud, and the results are there. We are now delivering double-digit growth in a very difficult environment.
Oh, congratulations again, and thank you for your kind words regarding our job during the past years here. I think that you described it very well, the difference between being a vendor or being a partner. So this is what we consider that we are. So we are partners of your success. So thank you very much. Last but not least, third question. As we look forward to 2021 and recovery, what are the 3 necessary steps that you feel are critical for CEOs to embrace? Or specifically, what 3 things do you feel that you need to do to ensure that Tabacalera success for next year, for 2021?
Well, I think that's an excellent question. Not surprisingly, priority number 1 in my agenda is people. People is what makes the difference. Teams, no? So we want to keep bringing the best possible people in the industry and give them the tools and empower them to do their job. For those teams, we need to bring a clear vision. As I told you, here in the US, our vision, I think it's pretty straightforward. Through our footprint, we want to bring the most amazing, the most exciting premium cigar experience for the adult consumer. So that's absolutely key, is to have the people, the vision, and that will bring the alignment, the process, the communication, and the way of working together. Another important factor for us is the transformation. I truly believe that if you don't transform, if you stand still, you will go out of business. And I have learned this over these past 10 years. Let me give you some examples. When I came here, I took over Estades USA. We completely revamped those operations. we brought a new team, we enhanced our product capabilities, we brought new technology, and that has allowed us to deliver top and bottom line in the most competitive market in the world, the US. 65% of all the premium cigars, more or less, worldwide are being sold here in the US. After that, I took over with JR Cigars, that also with your help, we brought a new team, and we basically revamped and transformed that operation from a, let's say, an outdated, old kind of catalog company into what it is today, a modern e-commerce platform. And finally, we created from scratch Casa de Montecristo in 3 years. 21 stores that are now fully operational and where we can basically serve and make sure that our consumers have to its fully extent the premium cigar experience. This plus Tabacalera, as you can see, we've been everything but bored here, no? But that's for us, Keith, and we plan to continue doing so.
No, thank you. Very clear. So you talk about a team, empowerment, and transformation, which are all three, linked and makes a lot of sense. So thank you. Congratulations, Javier. I think that you did an amazing job leading the team, leading a completely new structure, new products, new technologies. So thank you very much for your time. Congratulations for the success.
Thank you, Eduardo, to you and to Boyden. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.